Some people are just born with fluffy dice hanging off their dicks.
You shouldn't be here. You'd be more useful on the other end.
Where I belong.
Since when have I put you down?
You want to use my car, Laz? You get me too. I like to keep it in one piece.
Bullshit, Megsy. You're here to watch me. To mind me.
So what?
Look, I don't have a problem, you know?
Oh, you go missing for hours without notice. You tell no one you have got a problem.
You know what I was doing.
Well, now I do, yes. But why didn't you tell us instead of just vanishing?
I don't know everyone that well yet.
You know me. You didn't tell me.
Thanks, mate.
If you don't trust us, why the hell should we trust you?
Who the hell does Lance think he is? Bloody Clint Eastwood.
I don't know, but it's not how we do business.
Hey, Roscoe, you used to be a dog. You didn't go scrambled eggs, did you?
He's always been scrambled. Good morning,
What's the mail? Been him out of the club? Not if you don't want us to, mate, no.
Can't park here without an authority, love.
Laz?
It's your car.
Left it upstairs. Can you ring the duty sergeant? Senior Detective Edwards, major crime.
Yeah, nice try, love. There's no women in the majors.
I think you better check that. We're in a hurry, thanks.
It's not up to me to sort out people's bona fides. You either got an authority or you haven't.
Would you please do me a favour? And ring the fucking duty sergeant!
Was that really a good move?
Works every time.
He's got you marked for life now. He'll whack a pull sticker on this car, let every bastard use it. Megan, will you slow down? You never hassle parking attendants or waiters. They live for the chance to crap on ya!
Level 8.
Gonna come and keep an eye on me? Make sure I don't skip the building?
Get stuffed.
Yeah, well, I reckon another 24 hours and we'll know what the next move is, so just sit off and keep us posted. Yeah. Are those two still hanging around? Right, so when did they leave? Yeah. You're right.
But they're pink, mate. I don't like blue. It's a depressing colour. Don't want him to start off life depressed. You don't want him to start life thinking he's a girl, either.
Morning.
Hey! How did you manage that?
What?
Con your way around the Gestapo. You waggle your tail at him.
Thanks.
So where is he?
Downstairs waiting for the photos.
And?
And nothing. He thinks he's doing a great job. We're the ones with the problem.
That's novel.
Never mind what he's come home with. He's no bloody use if he's going to go delinquent on us.
What do you expect when you leave him undercover for 2 years?
Pretty much what he is doing.
Then he's up.
We don't have the time or the resources to wet nurse him.
What does that mean? Burn them up and throw them away. It's a bit of a shit act, well.
But you can't afford him. There's enough pressure on this investigation as it is.
From you for a start.
Just don't see why it'd be worth it to you.
Because he's a cluey little prick.
He's a bent little prick.
I don't give a flying fart how he's done it. He's turned something up.
You're not going to let him get away with this.
Don't be silly, he's going to get his ass kicked.
He better. Or I'll do it.
Oh, you're not spiteful enough, Wiley, to see your boot coming.
These guys are real pros. They run a slick operation, bring in heaps of bucks. They'd be turning over 80, 90 vehicles a year, prestige stuff. Most of them finish up in the state. Tomash, the younger brother, runs the car operation. Gasper's the money man. His fingers will stick to anything that's got a buck in it.
What, the dealer's squad looking at the Romanians, Noddy?
Yeah, they were sending home stolen TVs and VCRs by the container load.
To Romania.
Yeah, there's a big demand for electronics good when the Iron Curtain came down.
That'll be what happened to my car stereo. Some bloody commo's driving around listening to Radio Moscow on it.
You ran across this lot before?
Only what I've heard round about. The name Belchescu doesn't ring a bell.
Typical mid-Euro ethnic crims, tight net, work hard to crack into.
So how did you get in?
Made them an offer they couldn't refuse.
Such as?
Porsche, 928S.
Let's get everything you can pull out on them. Lockie, run an Interpol check. How close do you think they could be to the bombing? They got anything against us?
Wouldn't think so. I mean, they're good crooks. We've hardly been able to touch them yet.
Political?
Doubt it. Only politics of the dollar.
What makes you sure they handled the bomb car?
Because that's the word, and it fits. It's the kind of strip job they specialise in. And they're very bloody jumpy.
So am I. I'd need to know a lot more about this mob before I'm willing to turn them over. What is it?
We could be running over the drug squad here.
Sure. We'd have to have priority. What do you reckon about Laz?
If we knock over the panel shop, I don't want him on the raid.
It's a bit strong enough.
What is it? I'd be bloody embarrassed to get in the door and find we're expected.
Nah, Noddy, you'd be too damn dead. Don, this is Jock. Look, we've just whacked some surveillance and a couple of good crooks. Seems we're running over some of your mob. Balchescu brothers. Yeah, that's us, all right. I'll meet you there in 30 minutes. Well, the little sod had better be right about this.
12 months. 3,600 man-hours were sunk into this lot.
Yeah.
Bugger of an investigation. A few of my people have taken horrible bloody risks trying to get within cooee of this lot.
Yeah.
Anyway, you'd know.
Not really. We knew there were a few scares, but not who your targets were.
These bloody ethnic mobs are a pack of shitheads. If you don't know the lingo, it takes you years to crack onto them.
Yeah.
Your bloke Romanian, is he?
Greek.
I had my heart set on that Gasper Balchescu. He's a bad bastard, that one.
How bad?
Not a lot. Drugs, guns, cars. Sell you his grandmother for 20 cents. If you didn't want her, sell you someone else's granny.
What about bombs?
No. They're making a bloody fortune keeping their heads down. Why would they want to spoil it? Anyway, we were sitting on them when it happened.
Our bloke reckons they did the bomb car.
Could be. Something's put the wind up them lately.
Well, do you back off and let us have them, or do our supers slug it out?
It all comes down to two poor bloody dead coppers, doesn't it? They're yours.
Thanks.
Jesus, what do we look like? Two bloody old puffs holding hands, sucking in our ice creams. Pub nearby?
I know it's your territory, but Chrissy, we have to look at them. Forget it, okay? Look, it's not as if we're going to blow it. Look, we know what we're doing. Look, come on, darling, it's not my fault. No, it's just the way it is. Look. Don't worry about it. I'll sort it out, okay? Okay. Well, can you give me about 40? Yeah. I'll see you.
When are you going to stop doing that?
Doing what?
Cutting me out. Behaving as though I'm some visiting gig.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, yes, you do. I'm the analyst. I depend on you guys trusting me with information.
Really?
Yes, really. Do you know what I'm about to do in there? Access BCI's files. The passwords won't have changed yet, and I'm still on their list. I shouldn't do that, but I am, because I know how to look after the boys. I have gone in the door with them, backed them up, even lied for them. So don't you do this to me.
Haven't you got some bloke you can go home and cook for?
No. You might have your wife in a rightful place chained to the kitchen sink, but not all of us choose to be slaves, mate!
My boy. Shit.
How's it going?
Interesting. There's a whole heap on them.
Whose?
BCI.
Naughty. Here. Wrap yourself around that before you fade away.
Thanks.
He's been a busy boy.
Yep.
I'd have tippy-toed in a little quieter if I'd known some of this.
That docket is why we always tell Mother who we're going out to play with, if you remember.
Yeah, okay. I've already paid that one off.
Don't kid yourself, Buster. This is just a small down payment. And you're wrong, too.
About what?
These guys are looking more like the bombers every minute.
No way. They don't have the
Don't tell me. You're carrying too much baggage on this.
Hey, bullshit, Megan. I've had a
Will you
first-hand
piss
look
off
at...
and let me get on with it? I'll be here all night.
Don't choke. Megsy, it's me.
Yeah, so what? Look, you're dead wrong, you know. These guys, they're not our primary target. Look, if you get off on that track, we'll be heading into the scrub. Yeah, but... Listen, look, these guys are bandits, mate. If they ever went Burke enough to try and hit us, they'd come in the front door with bazookas.
Yeah, no.
We'll miss him.
Yeah.
Hey, what do you got there, Roscoe?
Nice chap.
Your girlfriend? Or your mum? Can't tell the difference.
Get out of here.
Another one bites the dust, boss. What do I put these guys on?
Now, we might need Roscoe. Give it to Chesser.
Oh, sellers, dealers, profit men. Gasper's up to his neck in the works. Officially, he's a political refugee. Unofficially, he's just a good old-fashioned crim. Bought his way out here, dodging a high dive from the end of a rope.
Black market arms dealing.
Bloody wonderful. Ought to wrap him up and give it to those weak bastards in immigration for Christmas.
The panel shop's a legit investment with a little freelance sideline in stolen cars. Basically, the Balcescu brothers couldn't lie straight in bed. But I don't think they're our bombers, sir. There's no grudge.
Yeah, I know all that.
Where from?
Well, the drug squad. We're running over them on this. They're handing us the territory.
When did that happen?
Yesterday.
Well, thanks a lot, boss. I was here till midnight pulling this.
You can do with the practice.
Oh, no. Well, Noddy, no more knocky for you, mate. Your wife is going to have your balls. That's if Gasper doesn't shoot him off first.
You won't have the chance. We're going to call the soggies in on this one.
I should bloody hope so. We look real dickheads going through Gasper's door with shotties. He'd probably have a Scud missile waiting for us.
What was that about?
What?
His wife.
Well, Chrissy, she's undercover with the drug squad.
She's in the job.
Yeah? It's the ponytail piggy. She hates it. You gotta cut it off.
Peter, wait a minute. Look, what I said. I'm sorry, I didn't know about your wife.
No, you didn't.
Drug squad, for God's sake, I couldn't have got it more wrong.
Nope.
So how do I look with both feet in my mouth?
Pretty silly.
You could have said something.
Yeah, I could have, but you would have felt worse if I didn't.
Thanks. I hadn't picked you for a sadist.
No problem. I hadn't picked you for a chauvinist. I'm going to the drug squad for an official visit. You want to come?
Yeah. Give me 2 ticks.
One has a history of violence. We believe he'd resist. Thought to use firearms. It's not a good picture.
Still within your capabilities, Wally.
Worth considerable risk, sir. I believe Special Operation Group is called for here.
Easier said than done. We can't just wheel them out, not unless we can thoroughly justify it. Inspector?
We'd have to class it as a level 3 raid, sir, if there's any question of firearms.
Yes, well, that's supposition at this point, isn't it? These people have no priors on firearms in this country, or their own that we can substantiate.
With respect, sir, it's next to bloody impossible to substantiate convictions in Eastern Bloc countries, particularly now Romania.
I'm aware of that.
And even if we did, this government would never accept them. Not on somebody who's got political refugee status.
That's not the point, Wally. The point is you haven't got the goods to call out SOG here.
The BCI and drug squad reports give us...
They give you damned all beyond educated guesswork. Look, let's stick to facts. No priors on firearms or resist arrest, and it's not a known premises. You've got bugger all.
It's a business premises, working hours, daylight search, civilians on the street.
Look, you've said yourself you don't believe these people are the bombers. You're hitting them for possible stolen motor vehicle offences. Oh, Christ, Wally, we can't throw SOG at everyone we suspect of misbehaving.
We have reason to believe, sir. That's got to count.
We had reason to believe. Doesn't cut much ice at coronial inquests these days, Inspector.
Unsubstantiated bullshit.
All right, settle down. He had a point.
How many dead coppers does it take to substantiate the presence of weapons? Weak bastard.
Every dog's got a master to please, Jock.
Yeah, and some are more eager than others.
Couldn't you have lost some of this stuff? We'll never get it all into the property room. It's got to be secured. One of the interview rooms. It's the best I can do. Any bastard can walk in there. Roscoe, the only bastards in the building are coppers. Yeah, that's what I mean.
Henry Moore, it's got to be.
Look,
Sleeping woman? Yep, bronze.
Bloody beautiful.
Mate, if you've been sleeping with women that look like that, we better book into Josie's.
What's she worth?
55 grand.
Oh, forget it. Josie's cost you 80, including the bubble bath.
all right, look, I'll lock it, all right? I'll hide the key in my jocks. Is that safe enough for you?
It's a good pinch.
Yeah, under their beds, and they never saw it before.
Peter. Les. We got knocked back on the SOG.
You're kidding.
No, we do it ourselves.
They're bloody crazy, don't they know?
The DC knows everything we do. Sorry, Noddy, it's all yours.
Well, you better start drawing up the picture. Sport.
The only corners you can't see around are the dunny, the office, a bit of the tea room out the back.
They're in the CI. Are you throwing the towel in?
You can perv stationary too, you know.
You're not too bloody fit, are you?
Oh, it's been a while.
So what else do I see when I get through the door?
A couple of large paint dryers at the rear of the shop floor. Near the back door. No yard. Just sort of a corridor full of junk. Cyclone fence access. Rear windows are bloody high, so your stuff are getting a clear view into the building.
You checked all the access routes?
Yeah.
When'd you do that?
When they sent me out to get a slab.
Well, they trusted you pretty bloody quick then.
Maybe they think I'm Bulgarian. I don't know. Blood brothers.
And does that help?
Yeah.
Makes you a bit of a Judas then, doesn't it?
Most of the good crooks are Anglos, mate. So what's that make you? You wouldn't want to turn your back on Lenny. Good mechanic, but shit for brains. Took some bozo's eye out with a screwdriver once.
Yeah, well, you better map out a plan. Megan, is there any word from the docs?
Yeah. Gasper checked in at midday again. Left at 12:30. Seems to be his regular routine. They think he's picking up the takings.
We've had a word.
And?
He's still thinking them and us.
Good. Naughty. I want to send him through the door first.
You really do want to cut his ponytail off, don't you?
Done any weight training?
Not since the academy.
Thought you wogs were big on that.
You must be thinking of the Turks.
Knew it was one of you.
Get stuffed.
Time you did something about a suit. I'm concerned about this raid.
We shouldn't be doing it, sir.
Yeah, that's my feeling, but we're stuck with it. And priority one's making sure we don't lose anyone.
Want me to go back in, dig some more?
No, the dogs will do that.
Yeah, but I got the in.
I want you first through the door.
What?
First in, you're the logical choice, you know the territory.
That's gonna blow me out the window.
Already were the minute you came in here.
The word's not out yet. That's how we got this.
Yeah, so we got it, so that's it.
Hey, you stand me up as a cop, I won't get another bloody cracker off the street.
You're going in first.
Yeah, what bloody use am I gonna be after that?
Same bloody use that any other detective is on this team. I'm worried about the Balchescu job. There's more to these boys than we know about.
Yeah, then let me go in and get it.
There's no time.
Jesus Christ, you're gonna write me off for good.
You're already written off. You just don't know about it. But this is it. Home. Believe it. Pull your head out of your navel. You know the layout from the inside. That means your eyes know where to look. That gives you 1/10 of a second over anyone else when it comes to the pull of the trigger. I got 2 coppers down already, and I don't want to be the mug that loses any more. So we do it my way, eh?
Bucket and Hughes are stuck in Brisbane on that hearing. Tosca's still shit-kicking for the druggies and Warrnambool and Toddy's on leave. Apart from that, we've got a full deck plus the locals and the car squad boys.
Did you call the local district inspector?
Yeah, he wants to know why you usually want them to stay the hell out, now we want them to get the hell there.
What'd you tell him?
Told him they'd knocked off your car. No, I said that it was a full view daylight raid. We didn't want his police shooting any of ours, or vice versa.
Lenny's a crafty little rat. Look at this. Been pulled in for questioning more times than he's had hot dinners. Only charged twice, no convictions.
Anti-aggro.
One for GBH, and he walked on that.
Okay, and the panel beater?
Roy Lindsay. No prize.
Oh, what am I doing? There's not enough jackets, love. Oh, no worries. We'll nick some from the armed robbers. The interview rooms. What about them?
Oh, we'll need them all. My paintings are in there.
Shit. Sometimes, Roscoe, you can be a real inconsiderate bastard. 6 months we'll be on this. You got to find him this week.
Gardenia Street with the hostie.
Half his luck.
Been in there for an hour and a half.
Bloody Gasper's had more roots than we've had craps.
Freezing our tits off here.
Tough Sal, sit on him, we need him.
Didn't take you long.
Yeah, there's a lot to be said for being a desk jockey.
Welcome to the world of major crime. Don't bend it.
Wooden stock, please, Lottie.
Christ, mate, how'd you end up in a joint like this?
Gee, I don't know, just lucky, I guess.
Okay, now listen, how well do you know these blokes?
Well enough. We managed to give Lenny and Thomas a few hassles. Never been able to charge them, though.
Okay. When we get them down, okay, you take them out to the vans. Now, you hassle them all you like, okay? You keep it really high profile. Now, the more that they think that this is a car squad operation, the better, okay?
Gotcha.
You understand me?
Yep.
We don't think they're our bombers. They probably only handle a car, but we want you to have a look anyway.
I should bloody well hope so. I should be going in with you.
Steady, Goose. That could give me nightmares.
Well, first in after the scene's secured. Come on, I thought we had a deal.
We do. As soon as the job's done, we'll let you know.
You'll lose time.
I've got enough people here to worry
Same
about.
old story. Every time it's a big one, the officer gets the glory.
Me? I'm not going through the bloody door. Meggsy and I'll be sitting outside having a cup of tea. I'll lose blokes to the hardjacker.
Ah, here's our friend.
Crime 106 to crime 125.
You there, Lazar?
Yeah, here, Dave.
Everyone's in the nest.
On our way.
Okay, let's do it.
Anyone who comes back with a bloody painting's a dead man.
Okay, Roscoe.
Whoops.
Watch it. You'll make all the dreams come true in a minute.
You'd have to try a bit bloody harder than that, sir.
That's why they call you Snapper.
It's all right, it's all right. No, don't worry. What you doing, huh?
I reckon some old backed into me down the supermarket. Wrecked the bloody wheel alignment. Been pulling left.
We do a big discount for the mags. We get them extra cheap. Thanks, mate.
Oh, we better make this bloody quick. Okay, fast entry, put him on the ground. Remember, there's more than 7, so don't miss any. Donnie, the door's open, so go straight
What's
in.
going on?
I don't know, but I'd get lost if I were you.
Barry? Snapper?
Roscoe's going in behind you instead of me.
What the fuck's this for? You still got a problem with me?
Yeah, because I've seen you stripped and running, and Arnold Schwarzenegger, you ain't. Now, he is the best man to have behind you if it gets heavy.
He's a log. He moves at the speed of drying paint.
I have seen him work. Now, you trust me.
What are we doing? You're going to watch my back and don't make any move unless I say so, okay? Right. Hey, what's your name? Doug. Good, we don't have a note, so when you hear your name, you know who I mean.
What's this all about?
Yeah, search me.
Jesus, they never bloody tell you anything, do they?
It's the snapper here standing by.
Okay, all units, let's go.
Wish I'd had a piss before we left.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Police! Come on, don't move! This police, we have a warrant. Police! Shit! Police, don't move! Don't move! Put your hands behind your back! Police, don't move! On your knees, asshole! On your knees! Get him up, big one! Your hands there. Toilet's clear!
Okay, we got it. Don't worry, it's all over. Everyone down. Secure!
This asshole tried to do you. What the fuck do you want?
We are Gasper, and if you don't, Tommy will tell you, won't you? Stop it! This is a bloody setup!
Back in got clean skins, what do you reckon?
No, I've seen this one before. He's a bit of a dealer. About this one?
Nick, oh, he'd lift the odd car for him, cigarette money, you know?
Yeah, that's about it. But he gets around, he might know something.
Good job, Noddy. Any problem?
Place is secure, no injuries, no problems.
Let's go. Well done. Nice job, Tui. Good job, Will. Good job, lads. Anything for us?
No sign of any drilled-out chassis numbers. Sir.
Yep.
$9 mil.
Right.
Mr. Brennan, sir!
I'll get back.
You better take a look at this.
Shit.
Check this out, Peter. Bingo. Uzi, 9 mil.
I want this place sealed up till forensic gets here. You there, Lockie?
Yeah, boss, I'm here.
Get the goose out here on the double.
Right. Didn't need the soggies. Bloody machine guns. Christ, what if you'd walked into that?
Those Balchescus are a couple of bad bastards. We got that Interpol check yet?
Yeah, it's happening. Eventually.
I have never seen that gun before.
There's a limit to my patience, Mr. Balchescu. It was in the boot of your car, as you well know. You were there.
I don't know. I never seen that gun before.
If you need time to think about this, mate, I can always come back later.
Maybe somebody put it there.
You bet your life they did. And you'd better start remembering who. What do you reckon?
He's got plenty to worry about.
Well, let's give him something more.
Wells?
De unde ești? Din ce județ?
Asta, ce mai e?
Știi tu bine, Magaspada, că doar ai mai avut de face cu securitate. Timiș, așa-i? Ia spune ți-a place Sarasan, care de-ai născut?
I want to speak to my lawyer.
What cars? How I know whose car? People bring, I fix, they pay me, they take it away.
Oh, you fix them? How?
Duco, accessories, you know. Some people like fancy cars.
Your number plates and engine number, certification plates. You fix those too, don't you?
You can't do that.
No. Yeah, but some nasty little prick is. Your mate, eh? Lenny? He's got a real reputation for doing that, hasn't he?
I know what he do. He come to work, he fix cars. I pay him, he go home.
Jesus, you know, I hate to ruin such a uncomplicated life. It's going to be a real shame to have to send this guy home to where? Romania. Oh, yeah. Romania.
You'd know Eddie Laporte, yeah?
Might.
He was supplying Dentons with certification plates for a while.
Don't know. Nothing to do with me.
He's a toady little bastard. You knew those plates were on our list. Poor old Denton had nowhere to go.
Yeah, that'd be right.
Smoke, Nick?
Yeah.
So, what the fuck's really going on in this place?
I wouldn't know. I just get my car repaired there.
Come on, Nico. We know you're dealing with them, mate. We're not worried about a few hot accessories.
I don't know about that either.
Oh, you know, mate. They're into much heavier shit than that, aren't they? Record of interview at Major Crime Squad offices between Detective Lazarus Karidis and Nicholas Panopoulos.
It's bloody easy. He's turning up everywhere. Sydney reckons they're coming from down here.
Enough cash and Gasper's safe to buy a fleet of Max.
Bloody NCA, who do they think they are, keeping this one to themselves?
Has that Interpol check come in yet?
I've been sweating on them for the last 48 hours.
Look, I could really use something to loosen Tomas up with. He is very touchy about the old country.
Anything from the goose yet?
What sort of chemical residues?
Oh, the EDPs can detect any NG eggs you date. Can even get some idea of the quantities.
Quantity of what?
High density plastics. Anything with an NG base.
Right.
Clean as a whistle.
34 interviews. 2 pissy charges. That's a man who knows how to pull his finger out. You want a coffee?
No, I don't want a coffee.
You want a cigarette or something, mate? I've got to stop tape because I've got to go to the toilet. So the tape will stop at 5:35. Okay? You just got to say yes, mate. I need to hear it.
all right.
I need to hear it.
Yeah!
Come on, Lenny. You always do. What's going on? What's changed?
Well, you brought me here, man. You told me, huh?
You don't have to worry about the brothers, mate. They'll be deported right back to Warland.
What the hell? Who gives a shit about them?
Then what's the problem, Lenny, eh? Who's dealing the big stick here? What's the problem, Lenny? What's the matter?
I know what you
Who's
mean.
dealing the big stick here?
No, what you mean?
Conroy Nick, alias Nick Panopoulos. He's recorded on a docket.
Yeah, mostly juvenile.
Doesn't get much better. A few stolen car convictions, possession, junior shit kicker stuff.
Just check to see that's his car. And thanks.
No comment.
Breaking the interview at 5:40 p.m. for coffee. You still on a bond?
Yeah. 2 years good behaviour. 6 months to go.
6 months? So you wouldn't want to screw it?
No fear.
You're in bad company for someone who doesn't want trouble, Nick.
I've been keeping straight.
Bullshit, Nick. What about Lenny?
He's okay.
Crap. The Balchescu boys are the worst news you could find, mate.
No, nothing. No comment.
Look, we know you're only on the edges. You give a little, we'll be square, okay?
Not me, Mr. Petty, this. I'm no dog.
Lenny will talk, you know. That's his proper. Come in. Thanks. Wait, what are you staring at? How long you had the vehicle?
9 months. I told you it was mine.
Aren't always, are they? Can't blame us for checking.
Yeah, well, I don't do that anymore.
Then what are you hanging around with Tomash and Lenny for?
We're running out.
We've been doing that for the last hour. Piss those two off. Hang on to Lenny and the rest. I'm just going to check with a goose.
Nails, Foxy. Lose those two. Hang on to one with a nose.
Nick, park your ass there and shut up. Nick, do me a favour. Don't move, talk, anything.
Okay,
Chill.
Sunshine.
No problem.
How's it going?
Getting nowhere fast.
Do you want a tea or a coffee, Mick?
No, thanks, Megan, but about overdue for a greenway.
What about you, gentlemen?
Tea, please.
White?
With 2.
Not a solitary thing to hook it to the bombing, but there's a few other things you can go on.
Such as?
Crimps, presses, dyes, 9mm cartridge cases, gunpowder residue, heavy caliber cartridges. They've had a regular little factory going. I'd say they've been converting semi-automatics to full automatics and supplying the ammo. There's also cocaine traces in the side pocket of the Merc.
Nothing that links to the bomb car.
Nothing so far, but there's a stash of certification plates from a dozen other cars. They've been stripping them, probably from wrecks, altering them, and then swapping them from vehicle to vehicle.
You ever missed anything?
Possibly.
Jesus, Goose, just give it to me in layman's language.
They're not our bombers.
That's what I reckon, but Wally's still keen.
He's wrong.
And just back me up, for Christ's sake.
See you guys. Stick at it.
How about I meet you down the hotel for a spot of rape and pillage later on, all right?
Have they told you anything yet?
No.
What the hell are they up to?
It's about the bombing.
Bloody machine gun. Not enough. Not enough of anything.
At least it gives us Gasper.
I'm very reluctant to lose these pricks. I'm not convinced they're not our people.
I am.
You said yourself it was a rush job?
Wally, this bloke never commits himself to anything. You've heard it first.
And we've cut the time lag factor to 0. I'll be accompanying the race from now on.
Yes, that might help, I suppose. Bird in the hand.
You conniving bastard. That was a low move.
Well, you know, you got him by the balls. You might as well squeeze.
Your bloody wife's been coaching you, mate.
He is.
So Lenny is shit scared, but it's not because of the Belcheskis.
They're all the same. Tighter than a fish's arsehole.
Yeah, I mean, there's something going on there, but it's something else.
Give it to Roscoe.
Right, charge the big prick and dump the rest. Give Roscoe's boys something to run with.
Roscoe, this is all yours. Can you give us a hand?
Yeah, just 1 sec.
Now?
Yeah.
You can go. Just take him downstairs.
Yeah, all right, fellas, come on.
About time.
This way. Man.
Miss, thanks for the cup of tea. It was real nice.
The interviews.
Cheers.
Yeah, I think we're worried about that.
Not a bad day's work.
Thanks.
Hey, lads. Cheers.
Yeah, cheers, Peggy.
Oh.
Dumb as shit!